Speaking of assault, your guy, my guy, your guy, my guy, Mr. Draymond Green. Um, I like Draymond. You like Draymond, Mika?
I like Draymond when he wasn't so violent. When he actually played ball.
When he plays ball.
When he
Yeah.
plays ball, I love Draymond. But the thing I like when he speaks his mind after he gets off the court.
Mhm.
But in these recent seasons, he trying to become the Rasheed Wallace.
You know what?
He's trying to take us back to the 90s when the NBA didn't care if they fought each other.
But you know, Rasheed Wallace said something. Rasheed Wallace said that Draymond Green grew up in their locker room.
See?
And he said the same thing that you just said. He's emulating the energy that we put out.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't do that in today's game.
Hell no.
You can't.
In the 90s, yeah. Look, if y'all didn't grow up watching 90s good. Basketball, like
right, but you can fight back then. They'll let you get off of, you know what I'm saying, a couple, scrap real quick.
Man, you can't do the game. There's a whole documentary on a brawl.
Right. That's when they say, we can't let it.
Exactly. I mean, literally, there's videos of like Isaiah Thomas with his face bloody. Like back in the 90s, they was beating each other up.
80s, 90s, they was letting you have it. I'm talking straight. See you side, from the side, bow straight to your jaw. You know what I'm saying?
If you was going up for a weak layup and somebody else is coming up with you, Dennis Rodman was definitely knocking you out the air.
Just done. This is coming from CBS NBA, CBS Sports NBA side. Says Draymond Green be suspended indefinitely by the NBA. The ejection is tied to an incident on Tuesday, which Green struck Phoenix Suns center Jusuf Nurkic. Green immediately assessed a flagrant 2 foul and ejected from the game, which the Suns immediately won. Green's suspension for the incident will begin immediately, and the league has stated that the Warriors forward will be required to meet certain league and team conditions before he returns to play. Let's see. Warriors GM Mike Dunleavy Jr. and Green's agent Rich Paul of Clutch Sports are expected to meet Thursday, which was today, to discuss a path of counseling and help for Green to move forward. I think this might be a little too late.
I think it's time for him to hang it up. Go ahead and go out the way. Just go sit down.
Mika say just hang it up.
Just hang it up. Go ahead.
We gotta watch this video. He
literally closed his hand to punch this man in the face. Okay, play it.
I don't think he did this intentionally myself.
Oh yeah.
The way
I don't think he did this intentionally. Yes, he did. What video are you watching? What a replay. Let me get to this.
Stop at your play. Trying to determine.
I think you need to go back to the front. To the beginning. Yeah. Go back to the beginning.
You hear excessive.
There you go.
I don't think he did this intentionally.
Wow, like what you mean?
Like he
wasn't tripping or nothing. It's another video.
Where they show it like closed his fist to punch him in the face. Like he swung like
Warriors 5-5.
I don't understand.
The officials trying to deter.
Hold on, let me find the other video. It's another video.
I love watching basketball just as much as anybody else. But damn, son.
Are they gonna show? Hold on, I'm looking at the video now.
He balled up his fist.
Yeah, I think that's a better view.
That's it.
Let me pull this up. Uh-oh. It's a better view of it right here.
Breaking news here on CBS Sports HQ. The NBA has suspended
now I want you to watch his feet
indefinitely after hitting Phoenix.
What is he falling from?
Game.
He wasn't falling.
Is my question. Like what made him even
of these incidents?
Like what are you doing?
Certain league and team conditions before he's allowed
back
on the court Green was last suspended 5 games in November
What?
for putting
This dude gets
T-Wolves center
suspended.
Rudy
Look,
Gobert.
20,
literally
Take a look
7
at his
times
career
already.
suspensions prior to
Literally,
this
7
indefinite
times in one
suspension.
season.
Draymond Green
season.
suspended 9
Conduct
games in
detrimental.
his career.
Then you got the LeBron. I think
he
that
has
was
had
whack.
quite the laundry list
thing.
of
Didn't
issues
like that one, but
and
every
violations
time
in the NBA.
Draymond
he hit LeBron
does
in
this,
the groin. He punched
the
his own
Warriors suffer.
teammate. He's definitely
He
after
punched
hitting-
his own teammate, y'all.
Breaking news here on CBS Sports HQ. The NBA has
what are you
suspended
doing?
Draymond Green indefinitely after hitting Phoenix's Jusuf Nurkic in the head during Tuesday night's game.
I understand your hand. I understand you had an open hand and you slapped that man, but you punched him.
He knew what he was doing.
You closed your fist and punched him.
Green was last suspended 5
This
games
is
in
crazy,
November.
man. That's wild to me. I just wanted to bring it up because, like you said, we're in the new NBA. Do you think you say he should hang it up? I think his stock has plummeted. I think there's nowhere else for him to play but the Warriors.
Period.
Because I don't see what he would bring to any other team. You know what I mean? But 6 to 7 suspensions or techs or whatever you want to call it.
In one season.
In one season,
and we're at the beginning of the season.
Right. I'm surprised, and I don't want to say this, but that was assault, man. That was literally, because Nurkic was just playing D on him, whether he was holding, because I guess Draymond was trying to say he was holding my jersey.
He wasn't holding him. All he had was his forearm on his back.
But even if he had your jersey, what did that make? How did that cause you to do a fucking spinning uppercut? You know what I'm saying? Like,
literally. He was like, I was just trying to get him off me. No, bro. I played basketball. I know how to get somebody off of me and not swing at him with a closed fist.
I've never. I mean, he posting up around the 3-point line, but just posting up, somebody grabbing your jersey, or like you said, forearm in the back. I've never had to spin and throw my arm, and not even like he spun the wrong way too.
That part.
He spun the wrong way to get somebody off. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it looks so awkward.
Right. Because he knew what the fuck he was doing. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Normally if somebody is on you like that, you take your hand and you kind of just
you
swat them away.
Right,
like you do this right here, right?
Or you create some space with this, which your offhand, which is the him spinning that way. I could see an elbow. Now, if he was spun an elbow, I'd
have gave him that. I'd give him his elbow.
But he came back, basically looked at, you know what I'm saying? And no, Draymond. I don't even know how you sell that. That's not even
you couldn't sell that.
You couldn't even sell it.
Like I said, you had enough time to close your hand into a fist to hit this man in the face.
This is a wild.
I can see if you had an open hand and you was just kind of flailing, like to get away. But like you said, Blue, he turned the wrong way. If you're trying to get somebody off of you, yeah. So suspensions should stay. This man needs anger management courses. Like badly.
They gave him indefinite. How long do you think he's out?
Until he meets their requirements, which I'm pretty sure includes anger management, community service, going to talk to people about how to control your anger. It's gonna be things like that. It's literally gonna be things that has to deal with his anger. And that's it.
I agree. It's something more there, because we've seen enforcers in the NBA. Bill Laimbeer, like you said, Dennis Rodman,
Charles Barkley.
But they enforce the game, right?
Exactly. There's a difference.
There's a difference. I'm gonna enforce the game. Yes, I'm the guy. If it's a hard foul, I give you a hard foul. I'll stand over you a little bit longer. I might fall on you just to lay on you for a minute. So stuff like that.
Right. So the Draymond Green reminds me a lot of Dennis Rodman. He reminded me a lot of Dennis Rodman, because Dennis Rodman was that guy, was the Draymond during that time, right? He was the guy that, he was over the top with his fouls, and he stayed getting flagrant, stayed getting
Right.
ejected. Like,
Right.
so, but again, we're in a different NBA where that don't play. Like,
No.
and you and the crazy thing is it's that kid from Duke.
The
What's
white
his
kid?
name? Yeah, him. Remember
the one who shit.
I
He
can't remember his
stepped on the
name.
dude's ankle.
Yes, him.
I know who you talk about.
He got to the league
He
and
cleaned up.
nixed all that.
Yeah. I mean, he still played dirty.
I mean, he
played dirty
does, but he does not. He does not as intentional with it like he was when he was at Duke.
Mm-hmm. I know exactly. I just can't remember his name. I know exactly what you talking about.
I know. I can see his face because he done been bouncing around from team to team to team.
Is he on Miami right now?
I think so.
Ah, man, let me see what is. I'm gonna find it real quick.
Yeah, he like.
I want to Google like
that,
dirty players from Duke, but then like that'll be every Duke.
It'll probably come. It'll probably come with all of them. Oh my God, that's one of the things that you can search for on Google. Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen, yep, Grayson Allen, that's him.
Grayson Allen, because I remember watching him play Duke in North Carolina. Me and my dad was watching, and he did something. He kicked a North Carolina player, and my dad was like, "Wait till he get the NBA. He ain't gonna be doing that. Gonna be doing that." And kid you not, you're right, Blue. When he first got to the NBA, he was doing that stuff, and somebody quickly let him know, you are not in college anymore.
Mm-mm.
You will catch these hands.
Right, you catch these hands. Ain't no getting kicked out. You know what I'm saying? You catch these real quick.
Right.
The people you doing it to had scholarships and didn't want to put all that on the line. They might, you know what I'm saying, might not have been the best player to where they can withstand something like that. Right. You come this to me. I've been in the league 10 years, bro. I don't think you want these, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't got nothing to lose.
You can catch these veteran hands.
Right. You can catch these. Know, if anything, I get a tech, but I'll still be on the team. Gonna learn your lesson today.
And you gonna be on the bench. Forever.
Yep. But he's actually a pretty good player too, though, Grayson Allen.
Yeah, he played for Minnesota for a while.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good player.
I don't know where he's at now, but back to Draymond, like it's just like it's one of those things. Like when he play ball, when he plays, he good.
He is.
But it just seemed like over time, like he's just become that guy.
I wonder if this has gone to his head, right? I mean, you're a champion. What, 3-time, 4-time? What, 3-time champion? 4-time.
Four.
You're a 4-time champion, right? But his play has gone down.
Exactly. He's getting up in age.
Where
he's getting up to the point where he can get beat by Nurkic. He can get beat by Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't. I mean, look at that gray on his chin.
Yeah.
You old, bro.
And ain't no reason to be out here doing that. I mean, he could be he might not necessarily need to come off the bench because he fits their system. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
there's younger players that
it's younger. It is younger players, and
there's younger players on the team that would benefit it, and we ain't got to deal with all this drama.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. We'll see what happens once with this suspension. They got the other little light skinned brother. Like they just love these little light skinned brothers over there. Over there at Golden State. I can't think of his name, but he played pretty good. But yeah, how many games do you think he gets? I know up until he does that, but I think even if he completes all that, let's say he completed whatever community service, he goes and talks to the people he needs to talk to. I still think there is a game limit that he has to reach before he can come back.
He ain't coming back until after All-Star weekend.
Oh, I can see that though.
He's not gonna come back until after All-Star weekend. That's what they're gonna
January.
do.
So January, middle of February.
Mm-hmm. That's more than enough time for you to do your community service, do your anger management. You need to be seeing a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's obviously something underlying that got you acting this way.
Yeah, like what is that, man?
Do you feel like you're not on LeBron, like you're not LeBron level?
But you've never been. You never been. You come from Michigan State?
Mm-hmm.
Came from Michigan State. I think he he said he can name all the names that was in front of him, which I said, man, that's dope. So but that also tells me you got a chip on your shoulder, and you think that you might think that you're better than you are.
And
then,
you know he does.
Right.
Man, I got 4 rings.
I got 4. That's what I was about to say. Man, I got 4 rings.
And you can go sit down. That's what you can go do.
But he don't get the love that the Steph, gets, the KD gets, the hell, even Clay. You know what I'm saying? Clay had a run. I ain't seen a run with Draymond. As far as being in the media as a spokesperson to sell something. And this is why, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And also because he's like so outspoken. I think at one point in time he had a podcast or something like that.
He still got it. He still got
okay,
a podcast.
So yeah, all that bullshuggery you be talking on your podcast too. You come off with this, you come at these players and think that they not gonna come for you.
Right.
Bro, you old. You're old in NBA years. You are old in NBA years. They're coming for you.
Yeah, they coming.
And I mean, Nurkic is still fairly young when it comes to NBA years. Yeah, he whooping your ass.
I think Nurkic ain't been in the league, but what, maybe about 8 years, I think.
That's what I'm saying. He whooping your ass right now.
Yeah.
At this point, you need to realize recognize game. Just realize that it's your time to stand. It's your time to step down. Because this ain't the 90s, bro.
Move to the side.
This ain't the 90s. You ain't gonna get away. You ain't gonna keep getting away with. And then you fought your own teammate. Let's go there.
Yeah, but I'm what I'm hearing though, Jordan Poole. That's people want. You know what I'm saying? They say Kuzma is ready to put hands on him over there at Washington. So I don't know. Maybe it could be a Jordan Poole situation.
Maybe Jordan Poole just be running his lip because he's young and he's stupid.
Yeah. but you're right. Like, find your team. Even though you play basketball. That is the bad thing it was being recorded. Because I think if it wasn't recorded, we wouldn't have heard nothing about this, and it just would have been.
It'd have been a rumor.
And it just would have been another day of practice. But since it was recorded, got out, and it blew up, you know what I'm saying? It became, I think, bigger than what it was. Like, and if the case is that Jordan Poole is, you know what I'm saying, because that was his second year, right?
Jordan Poole,
that was his second year because they was coming off of winning the championship.
That's right.
They was coming off winning the championship because that was last. Not last year. Year before last.
Yeah, year before last.
Before last, coming off winning that championship, and he probably think he hot shit because he won as a rookie, and Draymond had to put hands on him. So, but
again, it's probably an ego thing. That anger management therapy. I mean, maybe he don't come back after All-Star weekend because you can't fix somebody in a couple of months. Maybe it's one of those things where they're like, you ain't coming back into the playoffs.
Yeah, and he's not box office. If you get what I'm saying. Draymond, I don't know what his jersey sales look like. I don't know how much money he generates for the overall NBA, let alone Golden State. I don't know if the fans would do they miss him? Like if Draymond ain't at a game, they're like, oh man, Draymond ain't playing. Well, we're gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they even get. I think they like Draymond being on the team because of the engine, and he's part of the engine. But at the same time, like you said, man, we got this other kid. Let's see if this other kid can fit in and do the things that Draymond do without the text, without the shenanigans and the foolishness. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I mean,
you're not Charles Barkley, dog.
You ain't Dennis Rodman.
You're not Dennis Rodman.
You're not Rasheed Wallace.
Nope.
I mean, throwing bowls, yes. We'll give you that.
You're not Run Artest.
None of that.
You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Like, I mean, and like clearly, like I said, I think it's an ego thing. I don't won 4 championships. I'm Draymond Green, bitch. Like, do you know who we talking to?
Right.
Like, look how he talking to this ref right here.
Yeah.
Like, understand, like LeBron does go at the refs, but he ain't going at them like he's going at them like he confused by what just happened. Like, what you mean you called a foul? Like, what? Like, Draymond go at them like, I I'll beat you. Like, I was like,
Yeah,
I'll beat
like
your
bitch,
ass.
I'm Draymond. What the fuck you calling the foul on me for?
Right. What you calling the foul on me for? I'm Draymond. So yeah, it's just one of those. It's one of the. It's probably an ego thing why he acts the way that he does. And yeah, NBA, do your thing.
Yeah, that's. I'm like I said, I showed this to my homeboy. He was like, "Man, I'm on Draymond's side." I was like, "All right, I don't know why you're on Draymond's side."
That man literally closed his hand and punched that man in the face.
Ain't no, he did. It's like I'm like, how is he spinning, trying to fall out of bounds? He didn't even push you for one thing.
He didn't even. He didn't even. Yeah,
He
you're
was
right. He
barely-
didn't even push him.
He was barely
You spun
right.
awkwardly to try to hit this man, and didn't even realize that he was so close to you when you tried to hit him.
That's crazy, man. This dude is wild. This is
I'm
wild,
pretty sure in his mind he was like, "Oh man, they're gonna give me like a 3-game suspension. And I'll come
that's
back."
what
The
he
NBA was like, "No, this is 7 in one season. You got to go sit down somewhere.
You gotta go sit down. You gotta go sit down. You can't be out here. And Nurkic is you know what I'm saying, like a franchise guy too. Like he's, you know what I'm saying, he's a team star. You trying to take out
right?
Nah, you can't do
Right.
that. What are you doing?
Right.
What you you know, you out here wilding.
I'm pretty sure his
But-
jersey sales is way more than yours, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
probably. But like you said, you know, let us know in the comments down below what y'all think about this Draymond Green situation. Do he need to sit his ass down somewhere? Which
All the way down.
I'm with Mika. He might need to just go ahead and take him or something. But you know what? Just take the rest of the year off.
For real. Come back next season.
Come back next season. Just
Try
take
again.
Seemed like something happened in the off season, and you know, maybe
So
that
you need to go-
in-season tournament messed him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they did get.
Maybe that messed him up. I don't know.
You need to go to a Buddhist retreat or something.
Something. Go hang out with what's my man from Russell Simmons? Go hang out with Russell Simmons.
Don't hang out with Russell Simmons.